get a taste of the exotic. Enjoy cool, refreshing water straight from the unspoiled Louisiana wilderness. The natural springs of Tangi have a long reputation for promoting life and good health, filled with minerals and trace elements that will make you feel like a whole new person. Look for Tangi water the next time you do your weekly shop. That's Tangi water. It'll change you.
One of our parish's biggest employers is making plans to grow even larger. Today, Tangi Water announced global expansion with a product launch in the United Kingdom set for the second quarter of 1990. In a statement released today, Tangi Water CEO Elizabeth Cryer expressed her enthusiasm for this significant milestone. She stated that the company is excited to bring Tangi Water to Britain. The English have a well-deserved reputation for discerning taste when it comes to quality water, and Tangi Water is confident that their product will meet and exceed their expectations. This expansion represents a major step forward for Tangi Water and aligns with their commitment to providing exceptional water to customers around the globe. Tangi Water stock has risen to $10 a share since the announcement of the expansion. The company is expected to add 200 new jobs over the next 2 quarters of 1990 and will greatly improve the parish's job market.
You're a mover and a shaker. You're a shark. You're a powerful apex predator. You are elite. And you deserve the best. Your body is a temple. Keep it in optimal shape. Ask your office manager for Tangi water. Don't accept no for an answer. Tangi water is supercharged with the exact blend of minerals your body needs to stay at peak performance. And you know the value of being on top of your game. Whether you're closing a multi-million-pound deal, negotiating a merger, or just settling the score on the squash court, be at your best. Demand Tangi water, because you deserve the best. That's Tangi water. It'll change you.
Welcome back. Continuing our series of faith from around the country, we have an extra special guest joining us from merry old England. Nominated by our Kate's Crossings Elijah Fellowship Trust, our next speaker has asked not to be named so that you focus on the message and not the messenger. Well, those Brits were always a little odd, but Hebrews 13:2 says, being not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unawares. So what do you say? Let's give them a chance. Over to you.
Brothers and sisters, I'm thankful for the opportunity to speak to you, my American family, this evening. You have a beautiful home here, and I am filled with great joy, spending time with like-minded members of my own particular branch of faith residing here in Kate's Crossing. They are a very old congregation indeed, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to finally meet them. Though time and culture have separated us in many ways, there is much alike between my own beliefs and those of you out there listening tonight. Now, there is indeed rhetoric from some that people of faith are under attack. But I ask you, is this really true? One wonders what such men have to gain from words like these. It is not a statement that is uncommon to hear in Britain either. It is not at all a uniquely American thing. But have you ever stopped to think about what these men have to gain by telling you to imbue all your belief in them and to mistrust the outsider? Trust. Trust is faith manifest. We must trust that our leaders are honest. We must trust our leaders have our best interests in mind. We must trust that the food we eat is nourishing. We must trust that the water we drink is safe. Trust is a currency, and some that we come to hear from each and every day are trying to enrich themselves with it without demonstrating why they are worthy of the investment. Because faith moves people. Faith tells you that though the evidence may be lacking, it must still compel you to a course of action, or in some cases, inaction. From 1 Kings chapter 18, verses 21 through 24. And Elijah came unto all the people, and said, How long halt ye between two opinions? If the Lord be God, follow him. But if Baal, then follow him. And the people answered him not a word. Then said Elijah unto the people, I, even I only, remain a prophet of the Lord. But Baal's prophets are 450 men. Let them therefore give us 2 bullocks, and let them choose 1 bullock for themselves, and cut it in pieces, and lay it on wood, and put no fire under. And I will dress the other bullock, and lay it on wood, and put no fire under. And call ye on the name of your gods, and I will call on the name of the Lord. And the God that answereth by fire, let him be God. And all the people answered and said, It is well spoken. In the coming weeks, look to our missionaries and listen to them speak of Elijah. The true word is undeniable to those with ears to hear it and the heart to embrace it. Listen to the conviction of their beliefs and understand truth when you hear it. Look into their eyes and see the clarity there. Ask yourself if those around you are indeed behaving as their true selves. Ask of those leaders in your community for proof of their good intentions. We must not trust blindly, and actions are not always the only evidence of honesty of intent. But you must ask the hard questions and listen to not only what has been said, but how. We must not be swept forward like cattle. If your heart tells you that those around you are tainted, then trust that instinct. Come and be anointed with the salt of the deep earth. Be purified as we are instructed to in Leviticus. Rid yourselves of the impurities inflicted upon you and your kin by wicked men. He will guide you and protect you from evil. He will rid you from the unholy thing which grips your minds. Some of you already know of which I speak. Some of you will be unable to seek anointment with us. Some of you are gripped by this malaise and cannot seek covenant with him willingly. We will not abandon you. You will be blessed, even if you do not come to our holy places willingly. Our message shall reach all who need to hear it, and more. And one day soon, there will be a reckoning, not one of conquest and violence, but one of unity and the collective joining of spirits. And to the wicked I say, we know what you are, and you were foolish to reveal yourselves. Brothers and sisters, I thank you for your attention this evening. Know that we will be present to share in your spiritual journey. Until we can meet and embrace each other's family, remember to reject the lies of Ahab and Jezebel. Love your neighbor and seek out a greater connection with our God.
This summer, Tangipahoa Parish might become the most popular destination in Louisiana. Tangipahoa tourism expects over 250,000 tourists to visit the parish's waterways between April and August. Most of these tourists will be from within the state, but nearly 30% are expected to come from out of state and other countries. The parish president and the parish council have launched an aggressive campaign specifically targeting visitors from European countries. The campaign, called Tangipahoa, Your Next Adventure, is designed to show potential visitors that there is more to Louisiana than just New Orleans. Tangipahoa Tourism has given a first look at the British version of the upcoming campaign.
Welcome to Tangipahoa Parish, where adventure and flavour flow together. Here, miles and miles of serene waterways beckon you to explore, relax, and connect with nature. Immerse yourself in pristine rivers and charming bayous and charming.
The devil is in the water. The devil is in the water. The devil is in the water. The devil
O
is in the
Lord
water.
God Almighty,
The devil is in
who
the water.
blessed the spirits
The
of
devil is
water
in the water.
through
The devil
Elisha
is in
the
the water.
prophet,
The devil
and
is in
cleansed the
water.
bitter waters
The
with
devil
salt,
is in the water.
bless
The devil
also
is in the
this
water.
salt and
The
water,
devil is in the water.
so that it may
The
become a
devil is in
means
the
of
water.
blessing
The
and
devil is in the
purification
water.
for your
The devil is in the
faithful.
water. The devil
Through
is
this
in the water.
blessing,
The
let it
devil is
drive
in the
away
water.
all evil,
The devil is in the
cleanse
water.
all
The
defilement,
devil is in
and
the
protect
water.
us from the
The devil
wiles
is
of
in
the enemy,
water. The devil is in the
through the
water.
protection
The
of
devil
our
is in the
God.
water. The devil is in
Amen.
the water. The devil is in 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 the
Fear
water.
thou not,
The devil is in the
for I
water.
am
The
with
devil
thee.
is in the water. The devil
Be
is in
not
the water.
dismayed,
The devil
for
is
I
in the
am
water.
thy God.
The devil is in the water.
I will
The devil is in the
strengthen thee.
water. The devil is in the
I will
water.
help
The devil
thee.
is in the water. The devil is in the
Yea,
water. The devil
I
is
will
in the water.
uphold
The
thee
devil is in the water.
with the
The
right
devil is in the
hand
water.
of my
The devil is in the water.
righteousness.
The devil is in the water. The devil is in the water.
So get yourself down to Tangipahoa Parish for an experience you'll never, ever forget.
Please stand by for an announcement from Manchester City Council.
Brothers and sisters, friends and enemies, I come to warn you of a great evil attempting to take root in our dear land. By your agents of malice, spread poison amongst us, and seek to conquer, not through force of arms, but through subterfuge. They taint our water, and no doubt will attempt other means of subversion. Be you ally or adversary, this affects us all. Boil your water. Cook your own food thoroughly. This will stave off the blight. If it is too late, if your friends and kin have already been gripped by this infiltration, then seek us out. The power of our God can burn this plague from their flesh. Witness this child come to us in the grips of this madness, cured, set free of the chains they sought to bind her with.
It started slow at first. I'd lose track of time. I had frightful dreams. But more and more, something wanted me to protect the children, and not my young'uns. Something else. Something wicked. That time, when it had me in its grip, it's a blur to me. But my mother, she brought me to the Holy One, kicking and screaming like a mad woman. I was set free. I was embraced and given my mind back. I can't put my gratitude into words. It were a miracle, an honest-to-goodness miracle. But whatever demon it was that held me, I felt it rage and scream as it was forced out. I felt no pain, but it didn't go willingly. It was furious, hateful. I am disgusted to think what would have happened to me without the intervention of our God. They didn't ask anything of me in return, but I knew I would willingly serve. I knew I would willingly serve the one who could do things like this, who would rescue me from a torment I can't even describe. If I had 1,000 years, I couldn't praise him enough. If you've been got by that filth, there's help out there. I know you can hear this, even if you can't act. Just fight as best as you can. We'll find you. We'll find a way to get you back to yourself. But if you're not infected, and you know someone who might be, find us. We'll help you.
The blessings of our God go with you. These are trying times, but know that we will not rest until this evil is defeated, not just here, but at the source. And to our adversaries, look to your own flock and see the danger we speak of. We do not ask for alliance or truce, but you must take action, lest we all fall together.
Brothers and sisters, we are at war with monsters pretending to be angels. They seek to sever us from our one true purpose, the I. We must not allow this to happen. We must destroy this threat. It is our duty to save all those we can, allow to find a place with the I. But if they won't listen to reason, then they will be offered to the fallen one as a sacrifice, where they can learn firsthand the error of their ways. Make no mistake, we will not stop until the Elijah Fellowship and their false prophet have been wiped from this earth. And to those that dared to build on the land where the eye fell, every trace of them shall be swallowed and returned to the earth. Fight, my friends. Fight as if your lives and your eternity depend on it, because it surely does. Honor your vow. There is no place for them in the backward eternity. They will thirst no more.
Coming up on 7 News Nightcast.
Residents are taking a stand against crime. I'll have that story.
The town of Woodworth awaits the return of a former hostage. And in sports, the high school playoff picture is complete. 7 News Nightcast is next.
Louisiana's picking up. Tell everyone you meet. We're cleaning up our coastline and our busy city streets. Louisiana's picking up, but we're not through because the state we're leaving for our kids can't be the way it was. Louisiana's picking up. It's not a dream. God gave us.
The time for words is ended. Thy stench hath risen up into our nostrils. It is an offence too long endured. Thou hast dealt cruelly with our kin, and thou hast trespassed upon our lands.
No rest shall be given thee, no respite shall ye find. We come to bring thee death.
Thy works shall we tear asunder, thy children shall we consume with fire. Thy thralls shall be delivered from thy hand, and thou shalt know only pain. Thou shalt drink of the bitter waters, and taste naught but salt. The flames shall devour thy flesh.
No rest shall be given thee, no respite shall ye find. We come to bring thee death.
No conquest sought we after, neither did our eyes covet thy domain. But in thy greed thou art come upon us, and we shall show thee the wrath of the Lord.
No rest shall be given thee, no respite shall ye find. We come to bring thee death. No rest shall be given thee, no respite shall ye find. We come to bring thee death.